Dave, give us a little bit of background about Sleeping Children Around the World. How much are the kits, and what's your main goal running this charity?
Well, our main goal really, Ryan, is to help children that can use some help. And we want to give them a sense of hope for the future. We really try to provide them with a sense of joy by giving them a gift, bedding and blankets and things like this so they can get a good night's sleep. And our focus is saying, hey, what we're really after is that a good day starts with a good night's sleep. And we want these kids to have a good day. A bed kit costs $35, and it has in it bedding, clothing, school supplies, and a mosquito net.
Now, you go to numerous different countries around the world. Tell us some of the places you've been, the impact you've seen, and the positive things that you've seen this charity do over the last 40-plus years that it's been around.
Well, right now we're going to 9 countries, and it's the Philippines, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, India, Kenya, Uganda, Togo, Tanzania, and Honduras. Over the course of the years, we've actually gone to 33 different countries, but right now the 9 that we are with, we visit once a year, and we distribute our bed kits, and when they do a good job, as the overseas people have been doing, then we go back the following year. And when we go back the following year, we can check on how things have gone with the bed kits. And you land up checking to see if the quality is right, if the items are right. You talk to especially the teachers and the parents, and you realize that they are having an impact on the children.
Now, I know that it's early in the year. Are there any plans on expanding to more than the 9 countries you go to now?
We would expand much more, but we have to make sure that we overseas, the people that we trust with the money and selecting the children, we do have to make sure that there's a sense of trust there. And it sometimes takes a while to develop that sense of trust. We would love to go to more countries. We just have to find the people that we can work with there.
Now, this might be a bit of a jaded question, but the Dryden name is known all across Canada for hockey prowess, Stanley Cups. Obviously, your brother took part in the 1972 Summit Series, which people argue is the greatest Canadian sport accomplishment ever. You got to witness that. But this charity, is this what you want most Canadians and people around the world to remember first about the Dryden name?
Well, I think that's actually a very good question. I mean, my dad, for example, and my mother were not athletes. Their name was, or I suppose their reputation was built on other things. And in my dad's case, it was service. In my mom's case, it was family. And I'm proud of what they accomplished. Ken and I were just lucky to have been brought up by parents as caring as my mom and dad were. So I don't know what I want. You land up in a job. I was a hockey player. I loved it. But personally, I thought I was better as an educator than I was as a hockey player. I think my brother would say that hockey was very important to him, but there's a lot more to life than just hockey. So maybe what our parents, certainly myself, would want is a legacy that there are opportunities out there to do things and opportunities to help others, and the Dryden family was lucky that we had opportunities to do those things.
Obviously, you got to play in the NHL and the World Hockey Association, now defunct. Tell me what it was like to play against the Bobby Orrs, the Donnie Marcotts, the Espositos of your day, and who would you compare to them now playing, the Ovechkins, the Crosbys? Are they anywhere close to those guys?
Well, the great thing about playing back in my day in the NHL or the WHA is you were playing against the best players in the world. And whether they were from Russia or North America or wherever they were, you knew that when you went out there each night, you were playing against the best at that time. And so you compared yourself with them. And a goaltender was a nice position to be in because realistically, 9 times out of 10, you were successful. And so it was wonderful, and the quality was high for the time. Now when I look at the athletes and I say, are they better physical specimens? No, the guys then were good physical specimens too, but now the training that goes on, the analysis, the teaching, the level that players now perform at is much higher than when we were playing. But it must be a great thrill for somebody last night like James Reimer to be playing the way he was and to know he was playing against some very, very good hockey players, and he played a good game.
He sure did.
Yeah.
Dave, thank you so much for taking the time to talk to CKNX News. We really appreciate it. Good luck with sleeping children around the world.
Thanks, Ryan, and thanks for the good questions.
Thank you.